Hello, everybody. Not even ready for the video, but thank you for joining me. This is GGF, bringing you episode 42, the Jerry Stackhouse episode, I guess. I think he was number 42 at some point of Let's Play Solasta Island of Domination. As you can see, very professional here on Game God Fluent channel. Hope you guys are well, professionalism aside. Today, we are going to get into some leveling up, actually. And this is going to be pretty interesting because we're going to be making some serious changes to our characters. I don't know if the reason that Solasta stops from multi-classing by default is that they want to kind of keep a cap on the power. I don't know, because multi-class seems fairly powerful, but I don't know. I mean, single classes are powerful too, right? So it seems like no matter what you do, you're going to have a certain level of power, and we still are beatable, although I can't believe we found another Cloak of Displacement. That's pretty crazy, but I kind of have an idea of what we're going to do. We do have crafting going, so let's go ahead and take a long rest and see how it goes. Last episode, we kind of started this, and we're going to check it out. So I think what I'm going to do once we get in here is click level up. I think we're going to dip into one level of fighter. I'm not going to get the... See, there are trade-offs because I'm not going to get the... We'll show you what happens when we do rogue. I get 9 hit points. Proficiency bonus goes to 4. And look at how this is important. My save DC goes to 14 and my spell attack goes to +6. Plus distracting ambush. Whenever you deal sneak attack damage to a creature, the creature suffers disadvantage on their next saving throw or ability check until the end of your next turn. So that's all really good stuff. We're not going to get the spellcasting stuff or the unlocked class feature, but what we will get is an ability to wear medium armor, a fighting style, and second wind, which I think is going to be pretty cool. We only get 6 hit points too. We get our proficiency bonus, and that's what we get. So let's take a dip into fighter. I'm going to take the... I'm not even going to go through all these again. We are a 2-weapon fighter, so basically what we get when you engage in 2-weapon fighting, you can add your ability modifier to the damage of the second attack. So that's pretty cool. And boom, done. So we might even be able to get to some other adventure today, but Nibiria, for her level up, if the game doesn't freeze, it seems like it has. Bear with me, guys. What the heck actually happened? Huh. Oh, are we back? Is it going to load in? After all, I hear music. Oh. Well, I'll be, and we are still recording and coding overload. Yeah. Solasta Unity is mucking up. I apologize, guys, for that. Wait, an encoding overload. Be right back. There we go. Okay. I turned my processor up to turbo rather than what I had it on, which was silent, using a lot less power. So hopefully we don't run into that again. But terrible first intro, but sorry about this. I don't edit it just because of the time it takes to edit. Game not exited properly, yeah. Edit and then render. I mean, it does work pretty fast on my laptop. It's a very high-end laptop, but I would just rather skip that process so I can bring you more videos. But in return, you get sometimes stumbling blocks like that, but we're moving on. So let's get right into it again. We are going to level up. See if everything goes smoothly this time. Illandir is going to go fighter. Get that 3-second wind. He gains 10 hit points this time. Oh, that doesn't feel right. Can I reroll them? Gain 6. There we go. Perfect. Just like it was. 2-weapon fighting. Finish. Nibiria. Okay, so for her, she can go Barbarian, which gets an ability score choice, or Fighter, which gets an ability score choice. We decided, and if we go at higher levels, level 8, she gets another ability score choice. She's level 5 right now. And then, yeah, but if we go Barbarian, level 5, she gets an extra attack. I don't know if that'll give her a third attack. It says you can attack twice rather than once when you use the attack or shove actions. I don't know how that'll work in dual classing, but she does get fast movement, which increases speed by 2 cells if not wearing heavy armor. So we're going to probably go Barbarian this level and next. So right now she gets 10 HP, proficiency bonus +4, and we're going to give her a feat. And this is where it's going to be pretty interesting because I'm not sure how we're going to do it. So this would increase her intelligence by 1 and also give her 1 extra AC point if we go with charismatic or arcane defense. So that's an option. Let's see, what else is there? Mentor inspiring leader. You can spend 10 minutes to inspire all friendly creatures, including yourself, within 30 feet of you. Each creature gains temporary hit points equal to your level plus charisma modifier, which is pretty cool. Hardy, increase your strength or calm by 1 to a max of 20. Whenever you use your second wind feature, you gain 1d10 plus your class level temporary hit points. So that would increase her strength basically to +4 bonus. And gain 1d10 plus 4. Critical virtuoso. We could go improved critical. Gain a crit on a score of 19 or 20. These add attribute points and proficiency in saves. She's already got, oh no, she doesn't. She can get Infernal Constitution, but she's already getting parts of that feat, which make it a less useful choice. Increase con, resistance to cold and poison, and advantage on saving throws being poisoned. She has some resistance to all that. I don't think Magic Initiate would be good for her. Combat two-handed, follow-up strike. When you use a two-handed weapon and attack, you can use a bonus action to make a fast attack to follow up. dealing an additional 1d4 plus strength, so 1d4 plus 3, which is not bad. Whenever she attacks, does she get, if she has 2 attacks, does she get that for both attacks? Possibly. Forestalling strength, when you're wielding a 2-handed weapon, you gain 1 AC. AC is not too much of a concern with her displacement cloak now. When you attack with a 2-handed melee, you deal additional damage equal to half your strength modifier rounded up, which would be, half of it would be 1.5, rounded up would be 2. So that's cool. Combat agility, +1 dex, you had advantage on initiative rolls. You're exceptionally speedy and agile. You can use your bonus action to increase your movement speed by 3 cells until the end of your turn and get -2 to your AC until the start of your next turn. You gain +2 cells movement speed and +1 dex. Oh, wow. So there you go. You can actually get, that feat plus the 2 movement speed at 5th level barbarian. Ready or not, you have advantage on your attack rolls when using ready action. You're exceptionally speedy. Your speed increases by 10 feet and you're immune to difficult terrain when dashing. When you make a melee attack against a creature, you're immune to attack of opportunity from the creature unless it has immunity to that. Unarmored expert, increase one of your mental attributes. Yeah, same idea. Wielding a finesse weapon, dual weapon, always ready. Melee. You master the short sword, long sword, scimitar, rapier, and great sword. You gain +1 to attack rolls you make with the weapon, +1 to your AC while wielding any of them. When you make an opportunity attack with the weapon, you have advantage on the attack roll. That's really amazing. Power attack. You've learned to trade accuracy to land deadlier blows. When attacking with melee weapons, you can choose to take a -3 penalty to your hit in order to do additional damage equal to 3 plus your proficiency bonus. So 7 additional damage at a -3 penalty, which seems like a good trade-off. When you hit an enemy with a melee weapon or ready attack, they must also make a contested rolls if you use the shove action or be knocked prone. So many of these are really good. Cleaving attack, you've learned to put the weight of a weapon to your advantage, letting its momentum empower your strikes. When you score a critical hit with a melee weapon or reduce a creature to 0 hit points, you can make 1 melee weapon attack as a main action. Before you make a melee attack with a heavy weapon that you're proficient with, you can choose to take a -5 penalty to hit in order to do additional +10 damage. Wow. I think we're going to go Primal Rage, increase your strength or calm by 1, and you gain 1 additional rage usage between rests. You can add your spellcaster attribute modifier to the damage you deal with any cantrip. Increase your strength or calm by 1. Whenever you use your second wind feature, you gain 1d10 plus class level. Oh, plus class level temporary hit points as well. That's really nifty. You can only learn 1 type of this feat. I don't know what to go with. Unarmored. Plain magic. Increase your one of your mental attributes by 1. Gain burning hand, scorching ray. Would be kind of cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and pick something. How about Mighty Blow? When you attack with a 2-handed melee, you deal additional damage equal to half your strength modifier rounded up. So we'll give her Mighty Blow. So every attack, she's doing another +1 2, basically. She gets 2 attacks, so. Alright, so let's finish her. I think that's what we're going to go with. Then we've got Zoe, who we really did not try to level up yet, so Ranger will get ability score choice, and Cleric will get an extra 1 divinity. Ooh. Cleric is really tempting. Let's see if that's all that Ranger gets. 7 hit points, proficiency bonus. She gets the spell casting, save DC, and spell attack increase. And she can get a bonus feat, which if we just take a quicker look at them. Squat nimbleness. You're uncommonly nimble for your race. Increase strength or dex by 1. Increase your walking speed by 5 feet, and you gain proficiency or expertise in athletics or acrobatic skill. That's pretty cool. You can use a bonus action to select a weapon. Its attacks count as magical. No. Combat ranged. Bow mastery. You've learned to trade accuracy to land deadlier shots. Piercer. Steady aim. Increase your dex by 1. As a bonus action, give yourself advantage on your next attack roll. +1 to dex, you ignore half and 3/4 cover with your ranged attacks. That's pretty sweet. Attacks at melee range don't impose disadvantage. If you take the attack action on your turn, you can make one-handed ranged bonus attack, adding your attribute modifier to damage. Take aim. You can use your bonus action to take aim. Until the end of your turn, your ranged weapon attacks have no disadvantage or advantage, no matter the conditions. I think we're going to go with Cleric, actually. So let's head back. Let's go with Cleric, +1 divinity. See what else. 6 hit points. Oh, we get a third level spell slot. Spell attack is increased to +7, save DC to 15. Starting at level 6, you're extremely hard to corner in close combat. When a melee attack hits you, you can use your reaction to gain the benefits of dodging and disengaging until the end of your next turn. Elusive target. Nice. That works for her. She's done, but let's go ahead and prepare her spells. She gets a 9th spell, which I guess they picked automatically, Sanctuary. And we still have Inflict Wounds for some reason. She gets another 3rd level, which, okay, that's more Hypnotic Pattern, I guess. More slow. I guess we can go Spirit Shroud. No. You have to hit a creature within 10 feet of you. Elemental Weapon. At higher levels, you add an extra die. This will do, you gain +1 to attack and damage rolls, and 1d4 of the corresponding damage that you choose. Beacon of Hope, raise hope and vitality. Advantage on wisdom and death saving throws. Healing restores maximum possible hit points. I mean, we don't have to get a spell from here. Tongues grants knowledge of all languages for an hour. We can get like Silence has a range of 24. Yeah, let's get Silence. Makes it harder for them to cast spells, and then 1 extra Hold Person has a 12 range. Calm Emotions. Guiding Bowl, 46 damage. First attack against this creature has advantage. Bless, which is nice. Plus 1d4 to attacks, plus 1d4 to saving throws. Wow. And Bane, reduce your enemy's attack and saving throws for a minute. It is a concentration spell. Inflicts Bane Struck. Yeah, let's go ahead and get Bane. 2. Nice. And then Kalandra. Don't know how we're going to level her up yet. Warlock gets an Eldritch Invocation, which is always nice. And could possibly do Fighter with her for the same idea. Medium armor. Maybe fighting style, but let's just go see what Warlock offers. 8 hit points, proficiency bonus, 2 5th level spots. Wow, 1 spell to select. Spell attack and save DC increased by 1, and we can learn that Eldritch Invocation. We don't want to unlearn one, right? You no longer need to sleep and keep watch, lowering the chances of attack and ensuring you're awake if camp is attacked. You have advantage on con saving throws you make to maintain your concentration on a spell. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with your packed weapon, you can expend a Warlock spell slot to deal an extra 1d8 force damage to the target, plus another 1d8 per level of the spell slot, and you knock the target prone if it's huge or smaller. What is her packed weapon? I do not remember. Do we have a packed weapon? Wait a minute. I don't even see packed weapon here. We must have picked one. Devil's Sight. You have blind sight up to 16 cells, allowing you to perceive enemies even through invisibility and magical darkness. Alright, let's go next and see what we can choose here. Oh, Dreadful Word. You can cast Confusion once using a Warlock spell slot. Superior packed weapon. You gain a +1 bonus to its attack and damage rolls. Thirsting Blade. You can attack twice instead of once when you use the attack action on your turn. It's letting us have it, so apparently we have... You can bind a creature to your Warlock. One more time between long rests. Requires Pact of the Chain. We don't have Pact of the Chain, we have Pact of the Blade. I don't remember what weapon we chose, and it's not going to tell me. So we might just have to pick and then see. You can cast Bane once. You can cast Conjure Animals. You can cast Slow. You can cast Ray Skeletal Enforcer. When you're in an area of dim light or darkness, you can use your action to become invisible. She already has that. You can cast Bestow Curse. Your weapon gains a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. Stasis. You can cast Slow without using a spell slot. And you don't need to maintain concentration. Huh. You can cast Dreadful Omen without spending material components. You can cast Freedom of Movement without a spell slot. You can cast Haste without using a spell slot. And you can target one additional creature. You can cast Detect Evil and Good without a spell slot. You can cast Shield of Faith. Superior packed weapon. You can cast Jump on yourself at will without expending a spell slot or component. Cast Dispel Evil and Good. You can cast Levitate on yourself at will. She already really has that. You can cast Conjure Elemental once using a Warlock spell slot. Oh, wait a minute. No, it doesn't say what packed weapon she has. Well, it's clearly not the Great Axe, I would think. Alright, so what do we want to get here? Let's check Improve Packed Weapon. And we get a spell. We can unlearn one. We can pick one. Level 5. Wow. Dominate Person grants you control over an enemy creature. It's concentration. The creature's actions are totally controlled by the caster. That's very nice. Far Step, you teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. On each of your turns before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action to teleport in this way again. Wow. It's a bonus action. Oh, teleport 12. I don't know, it says up to 60 feet, not 60 spaces, right? 12 spaces. Just still pretty cool. Hold monster. Paralyzes a creature unless it succeeds a Wiz saving throw. No effect on undead. That makes them unable to act. Attacks against creature have advantage. Automatic critical hit if attacked from a neighboring cell. Mind Twist. Causes massive psychic damage to all creatures around you and incapacitates them if they fail their intelligence saving throw. 10d4, whatever type of damage that is, becomes incapacitated, unable to move, take actions, or reactions. Wow. To all creatures. Does that mean allies too? Huh. When each returns before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action to teleport again. Yeah, that helps a lot, actually, but she's already got, like, you know, walk on walls. She's got dragon wings. I don't think she needs teleport. Hold monster. Psychic damage. Let's go ahead and get Mind Twist, I think. Oh wait, per slot over 5. Duration increases from 1 minute to 10 to 8 hours to 24 hours to infinite control. Wow. Grants you control over an enemy creature. It says dominate person though, but it's a creature. Let's get dominate person. That sounds pretty fun. Do we want to unlearn anything? Counterspell, slow, spirit shroud, banishment, blight, hold person. We haven't really used hold person. Paralyze a humanoid. Malediction we used to use more earlier. Sleep is good. Comprehend languages in case we need it. Five temporary hit points per spell level. You can use your reaction to inflict fire damage back when you're damaged by a creature within range. 2d10 fire damage. It's a dex saving throw. Fairy fire highlight creatures to give advantage to anyone attacking them. That's always nice, but we have pretty good attack rolls already. There's Dreadful Omen. Whisper dreadful words that cause intense mental anguish in your enemies. 48 psychic damage. It inflicts frighten. They run away from you. That's what I don't like because they may trigger other encounters. Greater invisibility. Target becomes invisible even when attacking or casting spells, and that lasts. That's a concentration spell. Conjures a large spectral guardian that damages approaching enemies. Guardian of Faith. Let's... Those are cantrips. Let's unlearn... Let's unlearn Malediction, actually. I don't want Malediction. I want Greater Invisibility. And Dominate Person. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're done, except for the fact that I want to see what the Pact Blade is. We may have to redo it, but we'll just do it really quickly if so. Pact Magic and cast spells from the Warlock. Pact of the Blade. Proficient with martial weapons and imbues weapons with the capacity to overcome resistance or immunity to damage. Ah, so +9 to hit, 1d12 +5. She does have the improved back weapon there. Okay, so that's pretty cool. She's actually doing some crazy melee stuff with her 17 strength. Nice. Alright, so we're going to call that a successful level up process. We've been playing for 27 minutes now. Come out here and see what job Chief Largo has for us. What do you want, brothers? Let's talk business. One of our Thieves Guild members was just arrested. Heron is his name, and he's a master at breaking out of things. However, the Legion know this and triple searched him, finding his extra lockpicks and every other trick up his sleeve. I just need you to go into the prison and ask him what he needs and retrieve it for him. Do this and I'll give you a very fine magical studded armor, and of course some gold too. Deal? deal? Good. He's over in the prison in the Legion Fort. They probably won't just let you in, though. You may have to pick your way in or lift a key from a guard. Go in there and get him what he needs, unless you want to fight your way through, which is a bad idea. Okay, so... they should let me in. I'm actually part of the Brotherhood. Oh wait, is it the prison or the fortress? Yeah, prison in the Legion Fort. We saw the prison before. I hope they don't attack me now. I hope they respect their brother in arms. R.I.P. Legion member and fellow knight. Knight Ben. Gone too soon. Yeah, we can move around in here. Oh, I thought it was going to trigger combat because it kind of paused a little bit. We can even get Corporal Lanius to join us. Let's come here. See if there's anything from the Quartermaster too while we're here. It's the prison right here. There's Heron. Brothers, have you come to get me out of jail? Yes, we actually have a key of the fortress right here. Really? Great. Here, give me the key. I'll find my way out later. Thank you so much, brothers. Ah, we already had a key, so that's a little bit of interconnectedness. That is cool. That was an easy mission. So you'd have to find another way to get him out if you weren't already a member of the Legion, which of course we are. We have 1,600 gold. Lightbringer greatsword, plus 1d8 radiant damage, and it's a +1 sword. It's only 4,200. We'd have to go to the Thieves Guild and sell our diamonds. We could always buy them back. Yeah, sell 3 things of diamonds and come back and get the Lightbringer greatsword. Because really, she needs to be doing more damage, honestly. We'll grab that Lightbringer greatsword. Half plate +1, breastplate +1. Oh yeah. Homie Illandir. Music is kind of creepy, like they're gonna attack me. Homie Illandir can go to the tavern right quick. I hope the fort doesn't like pin this crime on me and I can never come in here again. Oh, we never did get the next job for the fortress. Let's go see what Brightblade says. This should be interesting. See if he gives us more work. Or if he knows we're Thieves Guild. Greetings, soldiers. Come for some duties in our fight for justice and order. Is there any duties we can do? First of all, the next order of business that is urgent, we need to find the Thieves Guild base and finish them once and for all. Our intel suggests they are close to town or even in town. Since we wiped out their main base in the jungle, that is, they set up shop nearby. I really don't have any more information about it though, otherwise we would have assaulted them a long time ago. So I don't really have any leads to go off of. Maybe asking around town or the farmers outside of town might be able to yield some results. Anyway, if you do find the guild, immediately come back here and let me know. Don't needlessly risk your life trying to fight or arrest them alone. Okay, so what's great about this? This is some Morrowind stuff. This shows an appreciation for Morrowind because just like in Morrowind, at some point you have to choose between the Fighters Guild and the Thieves Guild at higher levels of both the guilds. And that's kind of what happened here. So, you know, that's basically the mutual exclusiveness there. How come we can't go to the Thieves Guild from here? Huh. Alright, so I know we can go to the Thieves Guild from the monastery. Let's just go the old-fashioned way. Yeah, that's pretty slick writing right there. So that's going to end our involvement with the Legion pretty much, because I'm not going to go against the Thieves Guild. Not only are we making the most money with the Thieves Guild, but you know, that they don't deserve the bullying. Plus, the thing that the cultist and the enemy, the big enemy I'm talking about, want to happen is for the Legion and the Thieves Guild to interfight, fight amongst themselves, so that the Thieves Guild could get wiped out, and nobody will. Well, the Thieves Guild will be one less enemy for the big bad enemy to worry about, finding out their plans and stuff. So we can't let that happen. So while we're down here, we're going to get some gold anyway, and then we'll head back up and grab that Lightbringer's greatsword, because yeah, she really needs a little bit more damage potential. She's great, Nibiria, but she's a solid 10 points of damage every time she swings. But it would be cool to upgrade that whenever possible. Who knows, maybe Chief Largo, for his mission, will give us enough gold to buy another bag of holding as well. What do you want, brothers? Let's talk business. Have you figured out a way to get Heron out of jail? Yeah, we got him a Legion fort key that we use to get out. I'm sure he will be here any moment. Great, good job. Here's that very good magical armor I promised and some gold to top it off. I've made progress on the investigation into the curse. Talk to me about it later when you're ready for another job. 3 potions of speed, 2,000 gold. Nice, and a studded armor of survival. Which, ooh, +2 to AC, +2 to saving throws, but requires attunement. Ooh. Ew. Well, he can take off the Ring of Protection, which if he takes that off and puts this on, he goes back to 18 anyway. So what's the point? It's worth 10,000. This enchanted armor was created using the ancient knowledge of Colthanon's master armorers. Medrith's Sharp Eye designed this garment to protect Coetamorth scouts against Imperial magic. So I don't see a big reason to attune this. Rather than sell it. Because this is magical too. And that's 17. And we have an 18 anyway with the ring. So, yeah. What I will do, though, we're going to get him better armor anyway in the tavern, which we stashed away, I think. Or was it the monastery? Anyway, while we're down here, there's our money we need. Selling that armor. So let's go here, get 9K for it. Bada bing, bada boom. Sure. Now we have enough to get another bag of holding. The last bag of holding they actually have. Conclude that and give it to Calandra, who's got the haversack, but now she has the bag of holding. And the haversack can go to Zoe, who was closest to overburdened. So she can put this on. Nice. Very good. Okay, we've got those 3 potions of speed, which I'm going to put up one of them now. Speed is doubled, 2 AC, dex saving throws have advantage, able to take 1 more action per turn. Let's put that instead of Arun's Light of Blinded Poison. Alright, now let's head back up. We can take a thief with us in the future, by the way. Pretty sure. Let's head back to the Legion Fortress. And then final stop, the monastery. Yeah, we should be making plenty of upgrades this episode. If I can do this in time. Let's come down here. Actually, right here. I have to hit my water bottle a little bit. Iberia. We have 8,600 in case there's any other weapon. Stormblade Longsword. I don't really see anything. Howard +3, but... Alright, let's grab the Lightbringer Greatsword. Very nice. And let's just sell the Greatsword +1. Oh, not to you, though. Oh, we can even afford the Lightbringer Longbow, which she's got a Longbow +1. Lightbringer Longbow. Yes, let's buy that too. Nice, and we're broke again, but we have all the upgrades. Now let's head to the monastery. The reason I sold that 10,000k studded armor is because we have an armor that's even better than the studded armor. Maybe not the +2 one, but better than what we have on. Doesn't require attunement. And doesn't have a stealth disadvantage, so bada bing, bada boom. The feeling of progression in this game and in this module are just fantastic. It is so satisfying to attune things, to get, different upgrades. Really satisfying. Let's come here. Let's go ahead and grab, what is it? This is not, oh yeah, right there. Oh, I don't know if that is going to be better. It's only got a +2 dex bonus. Let's try it. Current AC, 18. 18. He just looks a bit cooler. Dang. See, this gives him this +4 dex bonus. Probably best then to sell the breastplate of sturdiness. I don't see anyone who can use it. So let's give you the longbow. Lightbringer longbow. Very nice. It's bigger than you are. Let's give Nibiria the Lightbringer greatsword. Beautiful. Big old thing. Greatsword +1, longbow +1 to sell. And I guess that's it. Yeah, he took fighter 1, but it didn't work out for us anyway. But oh well, he gets fighter 1, which helps. Oh, and there's the +4 to damage that we get from two-handed weapon style. So the offhand does 1d4 +5 now, +2d4. Psychic damage. Very nice. He's dealing some really nice damage. I have to keep that Soul Drinker in the offhand. You know, you've been watching, you know why. So he hopefully doesn't throw it in the middle of battle. So that's probably going to do it for this episode, though. All we have to do is return to the Thieves Guild and sell a couple things. And then maybe come back to the monastery and see if there's any last items we want to buy. But I'm going to wrap it up here. Pretty successful. We leveled up. We did our inventory management, got that out of the way, so next time we can just head out for adventure. Be it back to the cemetery, be it to continue our pilgrimage in the river confluences. That's probably where we'll go. Who knows? Go after this bow finally in the foothills. Do an orc cave, a goblin cave, who knows? Sell that for 1710. Concluded. And then sell the Greatsword +1 and the Longbow +1 for 1890 total. And we have 3800. Get a cloak of protection. Could anybody use that? Other than something they have equipped. Oh, wait. No, you're using the cloak of Arachnida. Using the cloak of displacement. And you're using the very excellent cloak of Elven Kind. Okay, so we are Gucci. We are good to go. Ring of Detect Invisible wouldn't hurt. There's one more of those to buy. Ring of Dark Vision. I don't think Ilandir can spot invisible. Let's try looking at the character. He has Dark Vision. Iberia has Dark Vision. Zoe has Rope Dancing. Advantage on dex checks for acrobatics. She has Superior Sight, perfectly in all lighting conditions. Perceive enemies through invisibility and magical darkness. So it only takes one person to have that Superior Sight, right? If she spots the invisible creature, then, you know, no one else really needs to spot it. Zoe can spot it with her. It doesn't show it here, though. But she's got a Ring of Dark Vision. Oh, Ring of Dark Vision. See in the darkness. Yeah, that's not natural to her character. Sharp Mind, okay. And you have Dark Vision. And you have Dark Vision, so we're good to go there. One last glimpse, see if there's anything quickly we want to grab. Potion of Invisibility. Arabad's Kiss, 1d6 damage. Bolts. Missile snaring requires attunement. Can move along walls. That does not require